Hey y'all, Bay here bringing you Captain Tsubasa Dream Team, and today I would like to do the usual prediction on the May Dream Collection that should come in like few days maybe. Yeah, it's May 10th today. It might be released like 16 o'clock today, and if that's the case, you might be watching this after the release, and this might not be a useful video, but let's do it anyways. I received some comments saying please do the prediction, and I appreciate those messages. I'm reading all the comments. I don't have time to reply all the time, but I am, so thank you all the time. So before I go on to the prediction, now because Dream Championship qualifiers online will be coming from today, we have to start thinking of creating the best 720k team with everyone at UR level 99 at the right position, and and the key is to put as many hidden ability characters, because these hidden ability boosts will not show on the actual team total power, right? And what matters is the actual total power that shows, and it has to be below 720k. And I was creating variety of teams, various teams, to showcase you guys what would be strong, and I'll probably do a video on that in the future. But when I was doing that, I noticed something, and I think this links to the next Dream Collection. So that's gonna be the hint. That became the hint of my next May Dream Collection character prediction. Did I say prediction? Sorry, I forgot. Anyways, yeah. So recently, let's look back to the recent Dream Collection characters. What kind of characters are they? Ever since February, when Takeshi came out, Dream Collection characters has hidden ability from the day they are released, right? So Takeshi's case was he boosts Hyuga or JY big time, right? And thanks to Takeshi, Fest Hyuga or JY Hyuga that's up right now in the gacha gets big boost, and at the end Hyuga could get, like, if you're using like 45% Japanese agility, he could exceed like 26k, 27k, right? That's how strong Hyuga is now, thanks to Takeshi. And then next came Gentile. Gentile was also a buffer who boosts defender, and he debuffs the opponent Japanese. Yeah, so, and then next came Cult, who buffs German characters. So most people are using that Cult to buff their 2018 Mueller or JY Mueller or Schneider, right? So sorry. Today, Dream Collections are here to buff the team or a particular character or nationality. Yeah, that's how Club shifted themselves for Dream Collection to probably differentiate Dream Collection to other like fests or characters. Or else, if they don't have their like characteristics, it's hard for us to pull, it doesn't motivate us to pull Dream Collection. So that's what they are starting to do. And when I was creating the 720k team, I noticed something. I was making various teams like red Japanese, blue Japanese, mixed European, mixed Japanese, South American. And when I did the South American team, I noticed that there's not enough buffers in South American team. There isn't, really. There's only like Victorino, Roberto, of course, and Diaz. That's about it. And whereas like Japanese, there's like Misugi, there's several Misugi, several Tsubasas, Akai, Roberto, Aoi. There's so many characters to use, right? And even European, like Robson, Gentile. There's two Gentiles that has hidden ability, and Clivert, Mueller, so many, and Schneider, even the Ray Schneider, which is really useful, especially when you're making a 720k team. So when you compare these, it's just too unfair for the South American team. You know, it's already unfair even before the hidden ability because you can't put any DM characters. Well, there's one DM with the treasure box. It's Galvin. But other than that, there's no DM character for South American. So it was already unfair, and it's even more unfair now. And to, you know, fill this gap, Club has to bring South American character Dream Collection. Is how I thought, you know, or else, you know, it's gonna be unbalanced even more if they kept bringing like European or Japanese. So I have the feeling that next Dream Collection will be South American character that will buff whether South American or Brazilian characters. That's how I felt. And my guess oh my god, my throat, sorry. My guess, sorry, I'm using the Japanese app. My guess is it's gonna be Casa Grande. Yeah, that's my guess because he was never here yet as a Dream Fest or Dream Collection, first of all. And if someone is to boost South American character, I think it's gonna be Brazilian, and it needs to boost Salinas and Santana. That's my reason for choosing Kaza. Yeah, because Takeshi buffs Hyuga, who is the striker of Japan team, right? And then Kautz boosts Germans, and Germans means like basically Mueller and Schneider, who are the main characters of European team as a whole, right? And Gentile, he also boosts, well, he was a bit different. He boosts defenders and then debuffs Japanese. But that was something needed because there's so many Japanese characters that debuffs Europeans or non-Japanese, right? But for European players or people that's using European team, it was just too unfair to go up against Japanese team because you only get debuffed and you can't debuff the opponent, right? So they needed to bring someone like Gentile. I understand that. And then now I think it's turn for the South American team to be buffed. Or else, you know, if you try to create the 720k team, you can't. I mean, you can. It's not bad. But when you compare the team against European or Japanese team, it's not a match. Frankly speaking. So to you know balance these teams, it's a must for Club to bring this kind of character, and I think it's South American team's turn to have this. And another reason why I'm saying Kaza is because there's no DM. And if it's Kaza, he might be able to do double position, DM and DF. And it could be Leo or Pepe who will boost Santana because, you know, if you think about the real anime, they're like a real partner for Santana, right? So that could be the case, and Leo and Pepe never came out as Fest or Collection still, so it could be the case. But ideally, I want Kaza to come because of the reason I said. There's a need for DM character from South American. So yeah, that's my prediction. And another key point we should be looking forward to is the team skill of the upcoming Dream Collection. If my prediction is right, it might not be Kaza, but if it is someone non-Japanese, okay, the character's team skill might be the same as Dream Collection Cults, who had non-Japanese WY 15% or Japanese WY 5%. If that's the case, and if you already have Dream Collection Cults, you can do WY, non-Japanese WY 30% with just 2 slots. And then you could put like Fespadas team skill, which is non-Japanese 10% or forward goalkeeper 10. Right? That will create 40% for non-Japanese WY. Plus, because these team skills give, as a subpart, gives 5% boost to Japanese WY, and Espadas team skill is forward goalkeeper 10%, whether it's Japanese or not or non-Japanese. If you put them together, even for WY Japanese characters like Fest Hyuga or like Fest Tsubasa, Fest Tsubasa can't do forward. Hyuga or Fest Nita or WY Nita, they will be able to get 20% as well. Or even like Fest Wakabayashi or Fest Wakashimazu, they'll be able to get 20%. 20 is low, but you can get 40 as well for non-Japanese. So, it's gonna be a really good team, I think. So, I'm really looking forward to this upcoming Dream Collection to have the same team skill as Cult. And if that happens, this non-Japanese WI team will be super strong. Although it could only go up maximum to 40%. Or maybe if your team is weighted on European, you can use Christmas 11, who can give 13% to European or 7% to non-Japanese. Was it? Yeah. So I think this will also be really good. So that's what I am looking forward to, and that's my prediction. Yeah, I think it's gonna be Kaza or someone South American. Plus, he's gonna have good team skill like Cult. And if that happens, right now, right, Fest Espadas is good, but because of the environment we're in, it's just too hard to use Espadas, right? So I don't think many people are raising Espadas at the moment. But if these team skills are available and you can create 40% to WY, then Espadas will get 40% buff from the team skill. Plus, if my prediction is right and the character boosts maybe Brazilian only or South American as a whole, then you could combine this new upcoming Dream Collection together with Roberto and like Victorino, and then Espadas will have a decent boost, right? He'll be able to get like what? Roberto had what? South American 4, right? It's not Brazilian 4, was it? Yeah, South American 4. So that's gonna be like 4 from Roberto, 2 from Victorino, and then this new Dream Collection maybe like 2 or whatever, and then it's gonna be 8 from the hidden ability plus team skill 40%. That's 48 for Espadas. Then you'll be able to use this Espadas for sure, right? Just like that, it's gonna be easy. And this Espadas is going to be really good in that case. So I'm really looking forward to that kind of Dream Collection character. And my prediction is Kaza. And I said maybe Brazilian hidden ability skills to boost Brazilians because it's Kaza. But idealistically, I want him to boost South American as a whole so that Espadas will be very useful. If that happens, Espadas is going to change drastically. For those who successfully got Espadas on the last Dreamfest, will be super happy, I'm sure. And you might be able to use Espadas more than Wakabayashi or Wakashimazu if your team is weighted on South American, right? So if that happens, man, South American team will drastically change and will probably become one of the best teams all of a sudden. And I think Club should do that to balance the game. So that's my guess. It's gonna be Kaza with the hidden ability to boost other characters. Dream Collections today are like that. The character itself isn't that super OP, but he will boost the team or a particular character or nationality. So I think it's gonna be the case for this time as well. And we are lacking South Americans, right, guys? So I hope you liked the video. Please do subscribe for those who haven't yet. And like I said, I am planning to do 720k team introduction. Yeah, it's really difficult. It won't fit everyone, and I still don't know what's the best solution. But I hope that video to come will help you guys understand what's good. Yeah. So I hope you liked the video. Please do subscribe and stay tuned for my future video. Thanks for watching, and bye!